Now it's time to talk about earbuds. Xiaomi, which is a advertiser on CyberShack, sent through these brand new earbuds for us to have a look at. And I thought, you know what? We'll throw these at Mr. Independence himself, Geoff Quattromani, tech expert, friend of the show, get his views after using these buds for a week or so.
Look, they're pretty interesting. They have a pretty familiar look to them. And I actually think that's a very good thing, that they do look like a lot of competitor products that you'll see on the market, most notably probably from Apple. Now, these particular buds, they do have the typical stem and the small bud that goes into the ear and a case that recharges them as well. So one of the great advantages straight away is that these buds, while they have a 4-hour battery life on their own, so you can listen to them for 4 hours straight, when you do put them back in the case, they get recharged. You're not always looking for a power point to actually recharge your headphones. So having that rechargeable case almost gives you up to 14 hours of listening time, and that's more than enough to get through a normal day. You can also double tap the one side to skip songs or double tap the other side to open up the voice assistant. So if you're using an Apple device like I was, for example, opens up Siri and I can just say, play the next song or play a particular artist. And again, not doing anything, it's just all hands-free. Not having wires even between the buds themselves is also an added advantage, because at this price point, you won't find many brands, if any, that actually offer individual buds that connect to your phone. There is instructions in the box, but I almost didn't need them because there is a pretty obvious button on the side that when you do open the case for the first time, you hold it for a couple of seconds, you do see that light start to flash. In my iPhone, open up Bluetooth settings, and I was easily connected, and I do love that experience. They have isolation for voice calls. So if you are on the phone with somebody, the audio experience is pretty good. Even if there is a bit of wind about, they can still pick up your voice and hear them fairly well. They don't do noise cancellation from an audio point of view. So if I'm listening to music, it's not going to completely, block that out. Every time you use them, you've got 4 hours of use just on the buds alone. So you will need to recharge it, 2 or 3 times to make the most of all the power that's inside the case itself. But usually, if we're honest, 14 hours is a lot to do in one day. I'd expect that you're going to be home and ready to charge back in if you have to.